Hello, and welcome to round 83 of the Flock and Geese's Mighty and Career Mode. And we're in the land of the Netherlands. The land of Verstappen. Supermax. Yes, it's the Dutch Grand Prix. And we practiced very well. We qualified P2 this time, because George Russell managed to get in front of us. And as you can see, we are expecting full wet conditions, even though practice and qualifying was done in the on the dry sunshine of Netherlands. But now it's considered opposite day, with the heavy rain forecast for 36 laps around the Zandvoort circuit. But let's get in there, shall we?
We're on the coast of the North Sea at Zandvoort Circuit, 25 miles outside of Amsterdam. We're all set for the Dutch Grand Prix, a race that the greats have won at, including Jim Clark, who took the biggest trophy home here on 4 occasions. 2.6 miles then make up a lap here at a wet Zandvoort Circuit, where some tricky braking zones and sudden drops can make it all too easy to slide off into the gravel. 14 corners overall, and a 678-metre main straight will provide the best chance for overtaking. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Goose completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Sainz, Liam Lawson, Norris, Leclerc, Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Williams, Stroll, Albon, Gasly, Bottas, Joe, Teo Porcher, Hauger, Magnussen, Sargent, Sonoda, and Nick de Vries rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Well, the nightmares come true, people. Full wets on the Dutch Grand Prix, and we qualified second, and we're off. I think it's George Russell in there, and he just cuts us off. Takes the inside lane to turn one. Jesus! The Goose just takes them both in the middle, down the middle to turn one, and takes the lead into turn two. Takes both Mercedes off by surprise. I go down the middle. It's a brave lunge there as we go into turn three. And the Goose takes the lead of the race. As you see, the track is treacherous. Ocon in P2, Russell P3, Lawson getting a good start into P4. For once, Liam Lawson's had a good start, just like his YouTube channel, which you can go and subscribe to. Carlos Sainz P5, Norris P6, Piastri P7, Leclerc P8. And the home Grand Prix Dutchy boy Verstappen in P9, Callum Williams P10, and then the rest of the board you got Albon, Stroll, Gasly, Perez, Porcher, Bottas, Joe, Hauger, Magnussen, Sargent, Sonoda, and of course the other Dutchy boy at his home Grand Prix in front of the orange umbrellas and the orange fan group, Nick de Vries. Obviously they're wetting themselves to Verstappen as we go through the final corner down the fast straight, the start-finish line, and there we are, lap 2. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a boring one, people, as it's in the rain and nothing was happened until lap 8. Here we are, it's the second to last corner. Ocon and the Goose go contact, and he's off the track. They're both off the track, and Ocon, Jesus! I think that was the full wet conditions showing how treacherous it is. Or the Goose might have just knocked him off the track. Let's just see what happened here. So they both go into the corner and lock up. That was a lock up from the Goose there. It was a lock up from the Goose, and it's cost Esteban Ocon the race. We're on board with Ocon. Obviously, the Goose has the line here, and then Ocon tries to go in. And he just hand gestures as well to the Goose. But he couldn't do anything because, first of all, the Goose had the racing line and he did lock up in the full wets. And now Ocon's gone made himself 10th for this position. Yellow flags being waved there because of Esteban Ocon. And yeah, lap 12 now, and we are with a 3 sec. Oh, a safety car. Safety car has been deployed. Lawson's P3. That's good, but you know what this means? Pit lane, and we've got a few people coming in now. Russell, even Laws. Oh no, we're gonna have. Oh no, we're gonna stack them. Oh no, both locking is gonna be stacked. Lawson's gonna be left out. Come on, change the tyres, damn it. Come on. No, Lawson. The Goose is gone. And Liam Lawson's going to be held up here. Number 89 has been held up. Oh, that was an unsafe release. Oh, that was a terrible pit stop there for Liam Lawson. But the Goose is gone. He's clear. But Lawson has been... literally been... that was not a good... that was not a good pit stop, I'm afraid, for Liam Lawson. Lap 13 now, and this is where the safety car, no, we've caught up with the safety car. Lap 13, sorry. And this is what brought the safety car out. This Williams, I think it's Sargent. He spun. I think there's his teammate there, and you got the Alpha Tauris there. No, lap 15 now. You see how treacherous it is. We nearly run into Perez. We couldn't see him. But no, the safety car is coming in at the end of this lap, with Sainz leading this race. Now, obviously, the people, the 6 races in front of you have not pitted. We are on a fresh set of full wet tyres here, at a much lower temperature, and the Goose is trying to get past Perez here. But he can't, because we're still under the safety car conditions. We can only overtake once we've crossed the finish line, which the Goose is trying to do. Look at him, idling up Perez, and he's through. He's through Ocon as well, and Albon. 3 cars in one corner. That's just in the full wet tyres as well. This Goose has no fear. This Goose has no fear. Cutting it into turn 2 slightly, into turn 3. Near contact there with Callan Williams, in the Aston Martin there, and we're 3rd place, going into turn 4, now 5, following Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz in somewhat of a wet slipstream. And what's the Goose going to do? Is he going to hold back, or is he just going to go straight for the dive bomb? And the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is go for the dive bomb. These are conditions where you don't do heroics, unless if you are this mad animal. And now we find ourselves in P2, and literally just gone, because everyone's on the old wet tyres from the start of the race. Now hopefully this will last us to the end. But lap 25, and we got another safety car. Because Lance Stroll is retired. Oh, yeah, that's probably why. Lance Stroll's retired. How could that be? Because it's the full wet conditions. You have to. It's much more serious, obviously, because you know, full wet conditions, treacherous track, treacherous conditions. It's gonna make it more interesting. But no, the Goose goes on. Another set of full wet tyres. It's not. The track is nowhere near. It's not damp conditions for intermediate. Still wet. You still see puddles of water lying all around the track. As the Goose makes his way on a new set of tyres, which before we came into the pit stop, the front tyres were around 98 degrees. Which is quite hot for full wets, and now as you can see, we've behind the safety car, and this is Lance Stroll into turn 3, and there goes. Oh, that's the engine gone. The engine's gone on the Aston Martin, supplied by Mercedes with their so-called reliable engine. Lap 27 we're on now, and we are going to resume racing once the safety car's gone into the pit lane at the end of lap 27, the start of lap 28. The two McLarens, from out of nowhere, have managed to get themselves second and third all of a sudden. Williams is still P6, Russell is P5, Lawson is still in the points, however, which is excellent. Despite the first pit stop going horribly wrong for him, he's still doing wonders here on the full wet conditions at the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. So good on Liam Lawson. If he can get past Verstappen, that's better. That's two middle fingers to the Dutch fans and of course to Verstappen. And nothing happened after that. So in front of the Dutch crowd, showing their appreciation by booing and shouting stuff that you can't really is censored, the Goose, ladies and gentlemen, wins the Dutch Grand Prix in torrential conditions here at Zandvoort, with of course Verstappen and the Dutch fans well, not being very happy.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. So, Natalie, what made the difference out there today?
I love it when you go into a race day with no data from the weekend to fall back on. It's a real step into the unknown. Planning goes entirely out of the window.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Goose increases their championship lead. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Goose.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Well, thank God that's over. Never again do I want to do Dutch in the rain. I mean, yeah, we won fastest lap, but it could have been a lot worse with Esteban Ocon. And Liam didn't do very well because the first pit stop kind of screwed him over. We had to stack. It was completely not planned at all because our strategies were done in the dry, in practice and qualifying. The full wet conditions came out for the Grand Prix, and it just caused everything to go out. We'd had to throw everything out the window. But P7, as you know, not bad. Not 6 points. That's good. That's good for the team. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. Take care. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. Check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter, and we will see you for round 84, which is in Monza, for the Italian Grand Prix. Until then, bye for now.